Good afternoon, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this really nice 2014 Hyundai i30, and that's a 1.6 diesel active. We are Fitzpatrick's Garage, which is a garage even, in Kildare town, so there's Hyundai here. The garage is in operation for almost 70 years, and it's a family run business. Over there, further down we've got Honda, there's Maxall, and then further up along here, you might be able to see, there's also Mercedes, and there's garages in Naas and Carlow and Tullamore as well. So anyway, look, the only reason I'm saying that to you is if you're spending money on a car like this with ourselves, you know that there's going to be an after sale service because the garage even is here so long. Sorry, I can't talk today for some reason. The other thing as well, as you see behind it, Hyundai is number one in Kildare for 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, and guess what? It's probably going to be 18 too. So this particular car, as you were saying, we get lots of 2014 i30 actives. I think that's the 6th mistake I've made so far. Brain's not working today. Anyway, but this is actually kind of an unusual colour. We get lots of silvers, lots of greys. This one here is a really nice blue, and it's a seriously clean car throughout. I know that's something that sounds like a sales pitch. Genuinely, this is a particularly tidy car. The reason that I'm saying it's particularly tidy is sometimes you look at a car and just there's really very little wear on the car overall. Every car wears over time, that's just natural course, but this particular one has been looked after extremely well. And the other thing as well, we do sell paint protectors here for cars, but this one has had it done originally, so the paint is in really nice condition. So starting at the front, 1.6 diesel engine. That engine is €180 per year for road tax. It is a car that'll do 55-60 miles per gallon, or about 5 litres per 100 kilometres all day long, no problem. Extremely robust, extremely reliable. We have lots of people that buy these cars and use them as commuter vehicles to go up and down from Dublin and stuff like that. So really economical, robust and frugal kind of motoring, and there's a nice specification level on them as well. Sorry, I'm going to get out of the sun here because that's really not helping things. In terms of the outside of the car, as we were saying, we see everything is colour coded. There is nice daytime running lights on the front down through here, which are these, and then there's a fog light in here at the front, and then you got your double optic headlights, so dips and fulls are over here. And this, as an active model, has a nice chrome grille on the front, and then after that, as you were saying, there is an alloy wheel set. As you were saying, condition quite nice throughout. If you move around to the rear of the car, has an active spec. The car has parking sensors over here on the rear. In terms of condition, that wheel is in very nice condition. The side of the car, quarter panel, 2 doors and onto the wing, all very nice condition. This front left wheel is very nice condition. It has to go through our workshop, so we got to check it out in terms of tyres and brakes and servicing and all that stuff, so we look after that. But this wheel is in nice condition. This wing and the 2 doors in very nice condition too, as is the quarter panel. Got a little dent over here that we're going to have to take out, so we'll get that taken out quite easily, and that's just a little bit of polish. After that, then around the rear of the bumper and the boot lid, all very nice condition. Okay, let's have a look inside. There is a spare wheel. And after that then, in terms of the inside, the boot lining and the side of the boot are all in very nice condition. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop this for a sec and get out of the sun. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. The sun really was making things awkward for you to see what we're looking at. So, rear of the car, as we were saying, in very nice condition. And let's try this boot again. It's really icy today, actually. That is just, so slippery. Boot. Backs of the seats and sides, all very nice condition. Original sticker from the factory for the VIN number on the boot, which is always a good sign to see, because that means it's original, same as over here as well. Anyway, electric rear windows, chi-lockable rear doors and rear windows. Side panel along here, very nice condition, as is the seats. In the back, three point safety belts, 3 head restraints. Room is good in the back. The plastics on the rear are in very nice condition as well. And then if we go up front, oops, sorry, this is just to keep it, I'll take that out of the way, nice and tidy underneath. I'm just going to leave this in here because my feet are a bit wet today, so it's not going to be clean if I put my feet in there. Okay, electrics front and rear, child locks, electrics for mirrors over here, height adjustable seat. The bolster on the seat is in excellent condition, as is the rest of the seat, and the passenger seat in excellent condition. One thing I noticed about this car when I sat into it was the steering wheel feels really, really nice. There is really very much no wear on that actually, and like every steering wheel wears over time, but this one hasn't. Gear knob is nice and clean and unmarked, so always a good sign to see. 12 volt outlets, USB connectors in here if you want to play music, charge your phone, heating controls in through here, front and rear windscreen demisters, all the manuals and stuff are in here, and then there is a service record which is stamped there. Now we need to get it into our workshop as well, so we'll do that as well. Anyway, controls for radio and volume and all that kind of stuff in through here, voice activation. If we turn on the radio, oops, FM 104, or you can use that basically to call John or call Jim or whatever you want to do. Low temperature warning in through here. After that then trip meter, which is going to tell us things like average speed, fuel efficiency, all that kind of stuff is in through there. And we've also got steering wheel sensitivity, so I can have normal, sport or comfort, basically how heavy or light I want the steering wheel. Feedback over here is parking sensors on and off. Auto stop start when we come up to traffic lights. Sometimes the engine may stop, we can turn that off if we want through there. Cruise control is also going to be standard in through here. So as you can see, it's very well equipped. Driver's airbag, passenger airbag, curtain along the seat, side the seat, curtain up here. I seriously am not thinking straight today at all. Side of this seat and curtain up high along there as well. So all those areas have airbags for your protection. And then anti-lock brakes, emergency brake distribution, emergency brake assist. They're all things that stop you from locking up when you slam on the brakes, and that means you have full control of your steering when you're under maximum braking pressure. So as you're saying, the car will go through the workshop. So if you are somebody that likes these i30s, great. If you're somebody that's bought one of these, even the older model i30s from us before, and you're looking to upgrade, this is a very good option. If you're not familiar with the i30 and you're looking for a car that's frugal, easy to run, robust, warranty on this car will be until 2019. So if you want a car that's easy on road tax, easy on fuel, reliable, good after sales service, residual values hold up well on these as well, considering how much they are currently, so you don't lose a lot of money on them every year. This is a car I would definitely come to consider. And then there's a nice level of specification, and guess what, they're a nice car to drive and they look good too. God, nearly fell over there. Sorry about the hair today. Today's Sunday, unfortunately. It's the only time we get time to do the videos at the moment. If you want information on this car, Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. Or if you come to the garage, just ask for Brian. The garage here in Kildare, we do finance. I suppose probably 80% of people buying cars now are through some sort of financial agreement. So we have very good rates. We deal with all the major lenders. And if you got a trade-in, we can always take that trade-in from you as well. So hopefully this car is of interest. Thank you for taking time to watch.